Hey, what's up, YouTube?
Don't let that thing fall on me. Oh, there it is.
Hey, I got it. See, no problem.
Yeah, except for the camera, I'm sure is probably damaged.
Welcome back to Journal Worthy Journey. We'll get back to that whole testing the drone thing that you just saw. That'll be towards the end of this video. The rest of this video, we're gonna be talking about another museum. So in our last video, we brought you the Grizzly and Wolf Discovery Center. That was a totally different one that was outside of West Yellowstone. Go check out that last video if you wanna see that one. In this one, we're heading up to the north side of Yellowstone, to a town called Bozeman. You may have heard of it before, you may not have. We'd heard a little bit, pretty cute town supposed to be, but we weren't checking out the town. There was something more specific that Tayler had found for us to go and see. And that was the Museum of the Rockies. So in order to get to Bozeman, we were staying way down at RedRock RV in Idaho. It was like a 2-hour drive, but it's up through Montana. It was a gorgeous drive. So once we got up there, got into the parking lot, didn't really get any video, but on the way in the door, you're gonna find Big Mike. We only took photos with him. There was like rain and stuff in the area, so we didn't spend any more time videoing. This is probably gonna give you a hint about one of the big draws of this place. So once you go inside, you're gonna find their planetarium. So that's pretty cool. Not every museum has that. And one of the next things you're gonna find right away is their big exhibit hall. And they've got this set of exhibits that will change from time to time. So your experience may vary from ours, but when we were there, they had something that was full of a bunch of deadly poison.
Cobra, and I'm assuming this means they're
Deadly.
deadly.
Yes.
Spitting cobras are the only snakes that use venom at a distance. Venom is sprayed from an opening near the tip of each fang. It can be injected over 8 feet into the eyes of a predator, causing irritation and temporary blindness. Jeez.
So there's a bunch of snakes, a bunch of different lizards and things in there. All kinds of fun stuff that Tayler just absolutely doesn't like. And she was very glad they were behind glass.
It's moving. I don't do snakes. Not at all. A gaboon viper. This thing. Ooh. I'm not a fan. Oh, I'm so not a fan of this. The scales almost look like feathery.
Yeah. It looks soft. I want to pet him.
I don't.
What, you don't like snakes?
Yeah. And Ansley and the girls would be so happy. They'd be so happy to see all these snakes. Me, not so much. Whoa. Look at that iguana. Oh my gosh, the bluish color. Ooh. If I saw any of these outside of a cage, I'd freak and I'd run away.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So in addition to all of your typical deadly, rattlesnakes and various other poisonous snakes and things that they have. They also had other things that were either less deadly or not deadly. That included things like a snapping turtle.
Size up to 26-inch shell, 200 pounds. Okay, no flash. The weird.
Or this snake-necked, like super long-necked turtle that was swimming around.
Super long neck.
I don't like alligators.
Now, not everything was danger noodles or dragons. In addition to the turtles and the snakes, they also had a variety of other lizards and things. There was some skinks.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Look at them.
They're just hanging out.
Whoa. Look at their eyes.
There was lizards that were doing an incredible job of pretending to be bark on trees.
And on the tree. See how well he blends in?
Wow.
There was a chameleon. This guy was trying to escape. We caught him.
Oh, he's climbing up top right now.
No wonder
He's escaping.
Let's see.
He just wants to blind himself or something.
Let me out.
I want out. Please. No more.
You guys are too close. Way too close. Okay, yeah, go to that one.
I can't take it. Let me go.
It's right here. This one is old.
That's funny. He's like, I'm so over this. Look at his claw.
Yeah. I want out.
Weird. And then the little.
It's actually really
So you're gonna just climb it?
They can. You would actually
Get that level, the back leg.
one of these guys,
Okay.
like to be poisoned by them because they just choose.
He's trying.
Just wait for it to shoot on you. So that's the cleansing method delivers venom.
No, he's no ninja warrior.
No.
Well, I mean, it would probably.
So,
but yeah, you
just a lot of really cool things to see in this exhibit. Even though it's a roaming exhibit, not there all the time, it was cool to be able to see that. And again, roaming exhibit. So definitely look into what's available if you're kind of thinking about including this one. So in addition to that roaming exhibit, they've got a lot of other fixed exhibits.
I love these little contraption things.
Yeah. It's interesting how they've got all these, like, I guess,
Yeah.
deal processes or whatever.
They have some great stuff that's like historical to the area.
They look like snow taxis.
Yeah.
Snow, like school buses.
A number of old cars and like pioneering wagons and various things like that. Jewelry, clothing, different kind of artifacts, native information, information on the mountains and other areas that are around. A lot of really good other historical stuff. That historical stuff and the roaming exhibit and the planetarium already makes this a great museum. But if you remember, we mentioned about getting that photo with Big Mike, that dinosaur that's out front. Yeah. The big draw of this particular museum is the dinosaurs.
That's a big T-Rex model.
Yeah. It's huge.
So, they've got an incredible collection of dinosaurs. In the museum overall, there's over 300,000 different artifacts, different things that they've collected and cataloged there. It spans like 500 million years going back in history of the different sort of artifacts and things that they've got there. a lot of that stuff is dinosaur stuff. They've got the largest collection of dinosaur remains in the United States. And that collection includes an incredible set of T-Rex remains. They've got the largest T-Rex skull ever found. And with the different skulls that they have, they've actually done this really cool thing where they've set up this whole series of different skulls that you can walk around and actually see this growth series. So you're seeing them go from being young to progressing through adulthood and becoming a full-size T-Rex. And when you get to the end of this whole series, you're looking at a massive T-Rex skeleton standing there. So that's a really cool thing. Their T-Rex skeletons, guess what they have? One of only 2 full T-Rex skeletons to have ever been found. They've got that there. It's such a cool thing if you're interested in this kind of stuff. Like if you like the Jurassic Park films and stuff, which they like apparently had directors advise on from the museum. Yeah, this place is pretty legit. In addition to all the T-Rex stuff, there's tons of other things. They've got a whole bunch of Triceratops. Apparently those are pretty popular in the area. And they've got a series just like they had for the T-Rexes, right? So you've got the young skulls all the way through the adult skulls, and you get to just be right up close and see that. It's super cool. There's all kinds of other things, allosaurs, and there's even like a giant mammoth skull.
Yeah, the fact that this whole skull is bigger than you. Like,
Yeah.
Pretty crazy, huge. Their collection is very extensive, and it's excellent to see it. And they're still adding to it. They add to it all the time. And in fact, one of the other cool things you're going to see there is a big glass window, and behind it, you're likely to see somebody back there who's actively working on extracting some sort of archaeologic fragment out of some substance, right? They're back there working away. You get to observe this and learn a little bit about the process. So pretty cool that they even include that inside of there. So yeah, there's so many things going on in that museum that we're just not going to be able to cover it all. It's an incredible place, and definitely add it to your list if it's the sort of stuff that you're interested in. Go see what their current exhibits are, see when their hours are open. They're open just about every day out of the year. A couple of holidays that they're closed for, but other than that, pretty easy to get in there. So that's going to pretty much do it for us in Idaho. After this, we're heading up to Montana. This place always it's kind of nice actually once we get it fully cleaned up and ready to go, because it just feels so open at that point. Everything's off the counters and ready to go. You ready for the road?
Yep.
let's get going before the wind pick up.
Well, I gotta go through a checklist.
All right.
So, no skimping.
First things first, right?
Did you do the shower glass?
Nope.
Go do it, please.
On it.
Kick out a new story. Let them pick up the pieces. It's so good.
before we go, wanted to bring you a little bit of that drive and one particular thing that happened on it. Now, we're not going to be the type that's going to release a whole video on this sort of thing, at least not currently. Other channels have done that. She drives the rig, but yeah, that's the other thing that kind of happened along this drive. Tayler actually tried driving the rig. All right, we're gonna finally do it. Taylor's gonna get a little bit of driving practice on the highway. We just pulled over, and it's a very simple highway. It's
Wide.
you know, 2 lanes our direction, 2 lanes split
With
the
a
other
shoulder.
side. So yeah, nice wide shoulder, not very much traffic up here in Montana. You ready for it?
Now, just know it's just gonna be for a little bit,
Okay.
like baby steps.
Like a quarter mile?
No, I'll go longer than that.
Okay.
But baby steps.
We'll get to stamping.
It's weird not being able to see out my
Rear view.
rearview mirror.
Yeah. How fast are you gonna go?
Speed limit.
You're gonna go 80?
No. Oh, sorry.
That'll do.
Doing it.
See, this is easy.
It's a big step for me because anxiety takes over. So
True.
I'm doing it because I gotta do it sometime. May as well be on a road that's not super busy.
It's perfect time. Montana's overall had pretty good roads so far. So, road's nice and smooth. Not really much in the way of potholes or anything. Go towards the right. Yeah. You can kind of avoid those. So we just came to a little bridge. And yeah, when you see those patches and stuff in it, if you just kind of go to the right, just again, like right, literally put the right tires on the white line and like just, you know, avoid them because it'll probably be smoother.
Well, I can't see the right line with your arm.
Oh, okay. Well, you're definitely not on
Thank you. Sorry.
it. No, I know where.
I can't see. You
I-
know where it is.
Yeah,
I
I know where it is from just looking straight, you know, forward. Like I know where my tires are at this point. I've driven it enough. Doing fine. You know, on simple roads like this, where it's just straight. I mean, it really is pretty much just like driving the truck. You know, like, yeah, you feel a little bit more, you know, push and pull and whatever, but you know, the trailer's as wide as the truck.
You wanna go fast and go low. You wanna go far and go together. You wanna go fast and go low. You wanna go far and go together. You wanna go fast and go low. You wanna go far and go together. You wanna go fast and go below. You wanna go far and go together. Yeah. Here's what I know. This is not the destination. It's all in the journey. You gotta be patient. Don't be in a hurry. It's not the destination. It's all in the journey. You say I haven't made it. Well, baby, don't worry. It's the journey. It's the journey. Baby, don't worry, it's the journey.
Been driving for a while now. How's it feel?
Still,
Yeah.
my hands are still clenched.
Alright. Well, we can trade back soon if you want. We've had like, what, 30 minutes or so? 20, 30 minutes?
So, big step.
indeed. And I got a little video footage. Actually, I gotta get this one so that I can at least prove to your parents, like, yeah, she really was driving.
I am driving.
You see, it's back behind her.
My hands are on the wheel. Driving.
Lasted for about 30 minutes on the highway, and we'll say things got intense, but yeah, not enough there to really feature too much or make a video of it. We'll just show you that, like, yeah, she actually took the wheel. She did it. So proud of her. Maybe she'll do it more someday, and we'll do a whole her perspective on driving the rig type video. But other than that, we just continued on up to Montana. When we got up in there, Flathead Lake, coming up on it, it was just too gorgeous to pass up. So we did stop and take some additional drone footage. Got some awesome video there. Just a gorgeous spot. And this is where I decided to do that little bit of testing of the drone. Curious question is, how well do those collision avoidance sensors work? In particular with one of those options where it'll like circle out and get wider and wider and zoom out as it goes up. And I was kind of curious if the collision sensors would stop it from running into a tree while it's doing that. They had kind of these fat trees there and stuff. I figured, maybe it won't be too bad if it does hit it. And maybe the sensors will work. Spoiler alert, sensors don't seem to work in that mode.
So if there's anything for the YouTube, it's this. Brent wanted to test the drone right into a tree.
Yeah.
So now he's having to climb said tree to go retrieve said drone.
Where's it at?
I don't. Oh my gosh. I see it up there. It's above me.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, there it is.
Hey, I got it. See, no problem.
Yeah, except for the camera, I'm sure is probably damaged.
Nah, camera's fine.
Oh my gosh. No more testing today. Let's just get there.
What's up? All right, I got the drone. Now the problem is getting out of here while I'm holding the drone.
You can get it down enough to me.
Yeah.
You already hit your head twice today and scraped up your arm. What's climbing in a tree too?
That's what I'm saying. That's what we call, oh, there go my glasses. All right. So my glasses hit the white paper plates that are down there on the ground.
Uh-huh.
I'll definitely need those because that's my prescription glasses.
Okay, great. I see them.
Hey, wait, hold on.
Just give me the drone.
I still have this drone.
Okay, hand it to me. Right now, before you do that. There you go, now you got both hands.
Hey.
I really hope none of this is like poison oak or IV or anything.
Nah, I'm just more concerned about this clearly large animal poop. So I was like, I hope that's not a bear. And there's a bear napping right here.
All right, plate. It's right in front of the plate. All right, drone fun is done. Woo, we're done.
We did it. Good experiment. All right, we need to try flying the drone real quick. Let's see here.
This is insane.
Man, that was a workout.
Well,
I thought today was just an easy drive day.
had you listened
What is this?
to me,
Well,
you
know,
would have stopped at the tree.
Hey, that's how we test the sensors. So now I know, don't trust the sensors because they might send you climbing in a tree. All right. Camera looks like it works.
Okay.
right. See if it'll take off.
Do not fly it into the RV. That's the last thing we need right now.
Looks like it works.
Okay, great. Put it away now.
You didn't even film that.
Put it away now.
You didn't even film that.
Put it away now.
All right, I think it works.
I think it does too. Let's set it down so that way we can get going. And no more trees.
All right, no more trees.
No more trees.
And we were able to recover the drone. No damage, luckily. So I would call that a successful test because now we know, don't trust it. And aside from that, not an issue. I have crashed the drone since, and that did require some repairs, but you'll see that in a much later video. But we're still flying it, we still have it. Still love it, it's amazing. And with that, we finished our drive up to Montana. So look forward to some Montana videos coming up. Thank you so much for joining us on all these videos that we've had so far. It's really a pleasure for us to be able to share with you. Hope you're enjoying it. And if you are, help us out. A little like, subscribe, that sort of thing. You know the action. It does help. It makes a difference on especially a super small growing channel like us. So we appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here. We'll look forward to see you on our next journal-worthy journey. Thanks, y'all. Bye.